Hey guys, so today's video is recorded in my best friend's room. There's my sister and my best friend Melissa. They're just gonna be in the background of my video. This is my number one. They're really going to like make me lose focus, but whatever. Out of all my videos, number one most requested is an eyebrow tutorial. I haven't done it before and I've kind of ignored all the requests because it's really simple. It takes me like 3 minutes and I just didn't see a point in doing it, but you guys want to see it, so I'm going to do it anyway. This is the finished look. So if you guys want to learn how to get eyebrows like this, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm using first. I normally would just use any brown eyeshadow, but I picked this up one day when I just felt like shopping. And it's the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. And this is in the color Ash Brown. I have jet black hair and I use this. So really I wouldn't go any darker than this no matter how dark your hair is. I don't think that anybody should use black eyeshadow on their eyebrows or pencil, whatever you're going to use. I wouldn't let black touch your eyebrows. What this comes with is 2 different eyeshadows, a darker one and a lighter one, and then a wax at the top. It also comes with a little tiny angled brush, which I do not use just because it's too small, but if you didn't have one, you could. And then it comes with a little tiny pair of tweezers, which I don't like. Anyway, so naturally what I would do with my eyebrows is I do them on my own. I haven't ever had a professional touch my eyebrows because I don't trust anybody. My friend Melissa gets her eyebrows waxed, and I know a couple girls that get them threaded. Really, whatever works for you. I don't trust anybody with my eyebrows because I've seen a lot of like horror stories about how girls can come out with their eyebrows looking like Ronald McDonald brows, and just like a surprised look, and they don't make the arch the way. I just don't like anybody to touch my eyebrows. So basically I tweeze them. I don't do any waxing, none of that. I tweeze them, and I like to have a simple shape. I like a higher arch than I have, so I do that with my brow powder. So what I'm going to do now is take off one of my brows and show you from scratch what I do. Okay, so I took off all the powder on this eyebrow, and I know you can't really see that much over the camera. I'm losing my words today. But I have really thin eyebrows right in the front. They're very sparse, the hairs. And I also like to have a pretty high arch. I think that like Kim Kardashian and Jennifer Lopez have the most perfect eyebrows ever. And those are the brows that I try to get mine to look like. So basically the first thing that I do is I use one of these spoolies that come from a mascara. And this is just one that I just washed out and cleaned myself. So it has nothing on it. And all I do is I comb out my brow. Like that. And then this is my brush that I use. It's an Essence of Beauty brush, and it is from CVS. It's just a bigger version of a brush that this kit comes with. So what I'm going to do is first work with the lighter powder. So I'm just going to dip my brush in there, and you kind of need a lot of this powder. It's not very pigmented, but you don't want to have like really dark brows at first. You can always add more to it. So what I like to do at first is the front of my brow. First I'm going to focus on the arch. So that's the part right over here that goes up. So I'm just going to make a straight line going up. And everything is going to look a little bit harsh at first, but I'm going to blend and comb everything out in the end. So after I make that line right there on the bottom, what I do is just go more higher up and fill it in. And now I'm going to take a little bit more of the same colored powder and drag it to the front. So the whole time that I'm doing my brows, I'm really focusing that this is all going to be a straight line. I really don't like the look of, some people call it sperm brows or comma brows, because some girls will have like a big ball right in the front of their eyebrows. And yes, I did say sperm brows. That's what it's called, because it looks like a little sperm or a comma as an eyebrow. So you don't want to have like a big circle and then a line coming from it. I'll see if I can find some pictures of what I mean on Google. So if I find pictures, I'll post them right now. So again, you just want to have a straight line.
You do not want sperm.
So I'm going to fill in the front and just strokes. I like to do long strokes. Some people like short strokes. I like to do a little bit longer ones so that way everything looks the same. And that's the front of my brow. Now what I'm going to do is take the darker powder that's on the bottom, and it's a little bit too dark, so what I like to do is I take a dab of the dark and then a dab of the light. It's really, really a dark powder, so you just need a little tiny bit. So what I'm going to do now is focus on the back of the eyebrow, or the end part of it, and first I do the arch, and I like to do it a little bit higher up than my natural arch. So I go up like that and then straight down. Just like that, and that's going to give me a really nice arched brow. So then the same thing, just blend it all in. You really don't want it to look like you have drawn on eyebrows, so you have to blend it in pretty good. And then I'm going to take the same brush and just comb it out a little bit more. And that's really it. That's how I get my brow filled in. It's really simple and easy. So what I'm going to show you guys next is just what I do underneath the eyebrow. If you're in the middle of growing your brows out, what you can do is use a shimmery eyeshadow underneath the eyebrow to kind of camouflage any hairs that are growing in. But since my eyebrows are pretty clean right now, I'm just going to be using a simple white eyeshadow that's matte. I don't like the way that shimmery eyeshadows look on me for like a normal day-to-day basis if I'm going to work or school, whatever it is. I don't like to have shimmer on my eyes, so I always use matte eyeshadow. So this is a matte eyeshadow, no name brand even, and I just put it right under my brow all the way to the front, and it's just going to clean everything up. So after that, if you needed to, you could use the wax that comes with the kit. I don't use it because my eyebrows pretty much stay in place. And that's it. That's how I get my brows just a little bit more thicker and a higher arch. So thank you guys for requesting this, and I hope it helped you. See you next time.